So now that you kind of know how to use SONA systems, here's some tricks or things that will make getting the experiments completed a little bit easier. Make sure you've already watched the SONA systems video in order to get in. Once you're in SONA systems and there are experiments, you may see that there's a calendar function. Don't use the calendar function. It's a total waste of time for you. You can spend tons and tons of time using the calendar and find nothing. If an experiment is available, I promise it'll show up as soon as you log in. Okay? Don't use the calendar function. Experiments that are available will show up. So what if you log in and SONA system says something like, there are no experiments available at this time? That literally means there are no experiments available at this time. It doesn't mean there's no research happening. It just means you can't sign up for any in the future. So usually the experiments are going on, they're just full at the moment. So just keep checking into SONA systems. You'll find some eventually, hopefully soon. It's also important to note that the researchers are the ones that set the schedule for the experiments and the studies. The times are based on them, their classes, and when they can run the research. So if you have an issue with when research is running, you can talk to the researchers. They're really the ones that set the schedule. If you're in a night class, there are usually night classes that are running research. There's usually students in those classes running research. However, I can't guarantee that's going to happen. So you may need to take a day or two off and try to participate in experiments during the day. It's really important that you check into SONA systems often. Experiments can show up at any time of the day. You don't need to check at midnight, because usually researchers aren't going to post at that time. But during the day, when school is happening, research could be posted at any time. So make sure you're checking often. It's also possible in the last experiment time got filled 10 seconds before you got online. And it's possible that the next experiment will go up 30 seconds after you get off. So just make sure you check often if you don't see experiments. Also, it's important to make sure that you've answered your pre-screen carefully. So make sure you pay attention. Sometimes that can eliminate you for experiments based on what the researchers need. Experiments close quickly, especially in the last 2 weeks. So try not to be a last-minute person. Don't wait till the end. And again, there's over 200 experiments happening almost every semester. So just keep checking SONA and check often. The final tip for getting your experiments finished. You can be a drop-in for experiments. However, you need to make sure you know how to do this. There's a daily posted study board outside of Sierra Hall 322. That board, again, is posted daily of experiments happening that day. You can check in the morning if you're on campus and see when and where experiments are happening. Then you can go to the room and talk to the researcher and ask if you can participate. If they have openings, they will let you participate as long as you have your information, including your SONA generic ID number. If those experimenters will let you in, they can give you credit in SONA. You'll just have to give them an extra day or two to get that credit to you. So if you need experiments and you don't see anything online, check the daily posted study board. It's outside Sierra Hall 322, and you can go ask the researchers nicely if you can participate. And it's up to them whether they take you or not. They'll also let you know if they have any special requirements. I hope these are helpful tips for you as you seek to complete your research.